Well, baby. It is Wednesday, and I just got a message that my birthday posts weren't posting, so I went in and I seen that they were just still rolling. None of the birthday posts from the last couple of days have posted. I don't know what's going on with the TikTok, why it's not posting the birthday videos. So I took it down from trying to post, and we're gonna just play catch up today, honey. Catch up. So I'm gonna get to that expeditiously right now. And we're going to have to go back a few days because of TikTok. April 20th. If this was your birthday, happy birthday to you. We're playing catch up, boo. The day of worldly challenge. Those born on April 20th have highly developed leadership abilities. Dynamic individuals, their inner drive invariably points them in an upward direction, inevitably towards accomplishment, success, and power. Go, baby. In addition, those born on this day are rarely content to simply advance their own cause, but must also feel that they are able to put their family, business, or social groups on the right course. Group values always remain a high priority for them. Yet, not uncommonly, those born on this day are also extremely sensitive and highly private individuals. They have strongly developed fantasy lives, which can be invaluable to their career, but only if it is put into constructive use. Their sensitivity may lead them to be touchy and high strung, but can also lend their character a mesmerizing quality which makes them fascinating to others. It is incumbent on them, however, to remain in touch with or in control of their feelings, since those born on this day tend to stir the emotions of others so very strongly, particularly those of loved ones and friends. No matter what walk of life these socially committed individuals find themselves in, it is the challenges of the world which spur them on. For the most part, they do not avoid problems or conflicts, but they welcome them. They do not seem to be cut out for an easy, relaxed life at all. It is apparent. And this indeed can seem an impassable barrier to their ever achieving a happiness or getting rest. Yet curiously, they find refuge in intense excitement and concentrated problem solving, much like a bird or a plane that seeks safe haven in the eye of a hurricane. Their whirlwind energies may wear others down, however, and eventually they will take them toll on themselves as well. Sometimes you got to tamper that energy down, baby. Just tamper it down a little bit. You're going a little too hard, honey. Tamper it down. April 20th people are highly intuitive, often preferring to fly by the seat of their pants than follow a map. Oh, goodness, honey. But at the same time, they are intensely physical, needing the satisfaction offered by food and sensuous human contact and a stable family life. Although the earthly aspects of their personality can serve to ground their imaginative side, conflicts may also arise, particularly when the gulf between dreams and reality becomes a bit impassable. Those born on this day must be careful not to allow themselves to suffer frustration for very long, but rather scale back their goals to more attainable levels when necessary. Learning to objectively assess their capabilities, regularly monitor themselves, and remain flexible enough to revise their daily approach to life when needed will be important to keep them on their path. Those born on the 20th day of the month are ruled by the number 2 and by the moon. Those ruled by the number 2 tend to be gentle and imaginative and are easily hurt by the criticisms or inattention of others. They may also take offense easily and have a low threshold of that irritation because of the underlined Mars and rule of Aries. Because of the moon's influence, those ruled by the number 2 are likely to be impressionable and emotional. Since April 20th people can have difficulties in the respect to exercising power, they must guard their sensitive natures and work on what is often considered low self-esteem. Your terror, baby. The 20th card of the major arcana shows the judgment or awakening in which people are urged to leave material considerations behind and seek a higher spirituality. The card depicts an angel blowing a trumpet and signifies that a new day, a day of accountability, is drawing in. It is a card which moves us beyond our ego and allows us to glimpse the infinite. The danger is that the trumpet call heralds only exaltation and intoxication, a loss of balance, an individualness in reverence to involving the basest of instincts. The challenge for the April 20th person is accepting the reality and avoiding the delusion. There must be a whole lot of April 20th people out there drinking Kool-Aid, and you need to go ahead and put it down. I'm just saying, honey. Step back to reality. Now let's move on to your health. As outlined above, the April 20th people may face enormous stress in their lives, particularly in the realm of bringing their earthly and fiery natures into balance with each other. In fact, their health depends on their ability to achieve this balance. April 20th people should consider cutting certain substances from their diet, or at least keeping them under strict control. The first of these is sugar. If April 20th people have a sweet tooth, it is difficult to control their sugar intake, but nonetheless imperative that they do so to maintain stability and consistency of mood. Don't you have too much candy now, honey. It will throw you all out of whack. In addition, they should be aware of the typical Aries love of spicy, hot foods and of exotic dishes. What April 20th people should eat? Well, grains of all types are very stabilizing for you. So are potatoes and other vegetables grown under the earth, like carrots, turnips, and beets. Healthy food, honey. Get you some. Hot baths with mineral oils, aromatherapy, massage, and yoga will all help you in particular for your relaxation, baby. Now, here's a bit of advice. Don't go off the deep end. Ground yourself. Try to be more accepting and less touchy. A quiet confidence lessens your need to be approved by others. You don't have to be boisterous about your securities and yourself. That quiet confidence goes a long way to tell others just how much of in control you are of your feelings, honey. Now, here's a meditation for you. The highest form of control is knowing when to let go. Truer words have never been spoken, honey. The highest form of control is knowing when to let go, baby. That is a good meditation right there. I think everybody needs to hear that every once in a while. Happy birthday to you.